Hey everybody, Cool on Manga here. Sorry I'm late. Some technical difficulties, but they're all solved now. Anyways, right now, doing a Bleach chapter 520 review. And let me just state that Kubo this week, wow, might have been the best of the three. Of the big three, this might have been the best. Just because of the stuff that we learned. Very, very well done by Kubo's part. Very well done. And finally, I gotta say, finally, Kenpachi is getting his time to shine. The only captain without a Shikai or Bankai. Wow. Oh wait, no. He has a Shikai, he just doesn't have a Bankai because he refused to learn the full name of his sword. Because he doesn't care about the name. He's like, whatever, I don't give a shit about you. So yeah, he has a Shikai, he just doesn't have a Bankai. I'm going to have to go back and check that. I'm going to have to go back and check if he has a Shikai or not. Because it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've went back and watched the original the original Soul Society arc and read the Soul Society arc in the manga. So I'll go back and do that, but I'm pretty sure he has a Shikai, I think. But anyway, Kenpachi's finally getting his time to shine. Other than just, with brute force and winning just because he's Kenpachi. Now he's going to actually have some skill. And I like that. But yeah. Gotta say, Ichigo, he's going to be intense. By the time that this next invasion comes, Ichigo is gonna be on a different level. Like, oh my god, the shit that he's doing right now, and he doesn't even realize that he's doing it. Like, that's the shit. Like, but anyways, yeah, this was a good chapter. We learned a lot of shit, a lot of good shit. Gotta say, now I'm starting to. This could be a war fought on multiple fronts. Soul Society, maybe even the Palace, like the Soul King Palace, even Wakamundo. Who knows? Who knows? But this is gonna be a very good second half to the final Holy War. And I like how they just didn't do a huge arc of just fighting. I like how Kubo just didn't do a huge arc of just fighting like he did with the Eisen War. Like, that was some garbage shit. But anyways, let's get into a chapter review, because this was good. This was really good. So we start the chapter, and Naneo is coming in to see Captain Kiraku, and he's looking at a piece of paper, and he's like, I'm sorry. It looks like we may have to part ways. And she's like, she doesn't really understand. But he shows her a piece of paper that states that so it states that he will be the captain commander of the Godi 13. So it ends with, his part in this chapter, this part of the chapter ends with just that, just seeing that he will be the new head captain of the Godi 13. We then see Ichigo in the White Bone Bath, or maybe it's the Blood Hell at this point. I don't really know. I think it's the Blood Hell. But he's trying to count to 100 seconds, hold his breath for 100 seconds underwater. And he gets to 93, and 93 seconds is pretty damn good. Especially in that kind of water. Like, what the hell, man? What the hell are you doing? And the two guys that were holding him down, who are, because Kazu and Kazuhiro, Yeah. Anyways, the Kazu brothers. I'm gonna call them the Kazu brothers. These two guys get thrown away by Ichigo, and immediately afterwards, immediately after Ichigo comes up for air, what's his name? Tenjiro. So Tenjiro, the captain, in one of the one of the Zero Squad captains, Tenjiro just starts bashing him. You're a little punk bitch. I can't even believe you're first he's like, you're a little punk bitch. A twig's got a bigger pair than you. I can't even believe you're such a pussy. You can't hold your breath underwater for 100 seconds and whatnot. And stating that didn't your mother ever teach you to hold your breath underwater while you're taking a bath? And Ichigo's like, what? No, man, the water's only supposed to go up to your neck. And what kind of parent would make a kid hold their breath underwater for 100 seconds, right? As he's complaining, the Kazu brothers are about to jump in and put him underwater again, and Tenjiro's just like, yeah, no, as if he'd let you. And he tells him to wait, and he walks up and he just punches Ichigo at the speed of the shit that he got soy phone with, that kind of speed. And Ichigo just goes flying, mad flying, like he almost just got punched by Aizen flying. He gets up, not wounded at all. He's just like, what the hell, man? You trying to kill me? And then Tenjiro's like, nah, man, you're healed. You're healed. Stating that if he wasn't healed, he would have been killed by the punch. So I guess this has something to do with Tenjiro's ability. I guess that's cool. That's pretty cool. Or maybe it's just to test if they're actually okay. I don't know. Either way, I want to know is the blood hell, his Bankai? What is it? I want to know. So he says that Ichigo, that he'll prepare the passage to the next palace, and we see Renji get up from the water, and he's like, yo, I'm healed too. I'm going. And Jiro's like, Ichigo says, nah, man, you're not healed. And then instantly, bam, punch by Tenjiro to Renji. And Renji, like a beast, he's just like, ugh. And holds the punch in his ribs, in his abs. And he's just like, what up? What up? So, Tenjiro's like, are you kidding me? These guys are beasts, man. These guys are on another level. And he sends them both away on that little saucer thing. He tells the Kazu brothers to take off their clothing. And we find out that their clothing was made of a super reishi. And if they weren't wearing it, they would have decomposed in this hyper recovery. Or due to the hyper recovery. And they're huge, man. These guys are huge. And we also find out that first they praise Ichigo and Renji, and then we find out that when Ichigo was hit, he instantly and instinctively blocked and countered the attack so that he didn't get all the damage, and some of the damage was actually put on to Tenjiro. And you see his wrist is all bent up and shit, and he states that he hasn't gotten slower, and since back in the time when he was in action, he was known as the fastest in the Goatee 13. He's the fastest in the Zero division. Holy shit, Ichigo's on another level. And he states that I'm starting to realize why the Spirit King is hanging off, or is swinging off his sack like he is. To tell you the truth, this chapter was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. It was good. Like, it was short, but good. We only had like 2 things that happened in the chapter, but it was good. It was a... If Kubo did more things like this, where he did 2 things in a chapter, and they were both good all the time, Bleach would be a completely different manga. But man, this was a good chapter. Very good. Very, very good. I liked it a lot. Actually, better than Naruto and One Piece this week, for sure. I was psyched when I saw this. I was like, whoa. What? We go back to Kiraku, and he's trying to convince he's trying to convince Central 46 to allow him to have 2 vice captains, stating that it's themselves that made the rule that captains get to choose their vice captains. So why can't he just have 2? And he states that he wants to have 3rd seat Akikaba and vice captain Issei. Issei. Kiraku then states that the first act that he will make as captain commander of the Godi 13 is to teach the art of killing to Kenpachi Zaraki. And I gotta say, finally, is Kenpachi gonna get a Bankai? He better get some respect for his sword. If not, you know what? Even if he doesn't get some respect for his sword, the guy's gonna be a beast after this. Oh my god. The Central 46 states that, that's a bad idea. If he goes rogue, they won't be able to control him. And Kiraku says, what other choice do we have? Captain Kuchi is heavily injured, and we don't know if he's going to come back the same as he was before. Our greatest asset in the coming invasion is Kenpachi Zaraki. So, in order for them to win, they need Kenpachi to be at his motherfucking best. He then says that the one who will handle this and will take the job of teaching the art of killing to Kenpachi is the very first Kenpachi, Unohana. I knew she was the strongest of the captains, but the first Kenpachi? Oh, by the way, it's also stated earlier, not really earlier, but on this page, that even Yamamoto stopped training Kenpachi, the art of killing, after just 1 day, because he didn't want to, breed a monster. He didn't want to make a destructive beast that could take out the world, okay? Because this is what Kenpachi's going to be able to do. Oh man, he's going to be able to destroy the fucking world. So overall, this chapter, although it not too much happened. We got a lot of info, we got a lot of explanation. Well, not really explanation, but a lot of hinting towards what we're going to see in the coming future. We kind of got to see a little bit more of Tanjiro's abilities. I still don't understand, is that what is that? Did he make it himself? Is it based off of his Bankai? I don't know. Anyways, I want to know what his ability is, and I can't wait to find out what his battle strengths are. So hopefully Kubo will keep up these kinds of chapters where he's not just wasting time with pointless shit, and he's actually giving us detailed story, detailed pages that add to the story. Like, this added to the story of Bleach 100%. Like, the overall story of Bleach. We found out who the first Kenpachi was. Very, very old question. We knew that there was a first Kenpachi. We also knew that Unohana was the strongest of the captains. But she's the first Kenpachi? Like, what kind of sorrow is behind those eyes? Like, she must have killed a lot. Like, she looks the way she does because of how many people she has killed. Awesome. Great chapter. Great plus. Great. It's getting a great. Cool no manga here. Anyways, rate, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. What do you guys think about Denjiro's ability? Did he just make this random hot spring? I don't know. To tell you the truth, Kubo can do anything he wants. With Reishi, you could literally create anything. So, and they're talking about Super Reishi, so beats me. But anyways, rate, comment, subscribe. Cool no manga here. Peace out, everybody. I think I'll be doing a little Bleach discussion in the coming days. So stay tuned for that. Peace out.